We're back! Hello everyone! Welcome back to some SnowRunner. Hope you're all doing better than myself. What a great way to start off a stream. Yeah, I am feeling better. Definitely feeling better. Still got a slight cough, but it's nowhere near as bad as it's been over the last week or so. So I think I'm pretty much in the clear with whatever it was that I caught a while ago. So yeah, that's always good. That is always good. And today we're going to try and make some serious progress because we ended last time on 76%. Damn, we are close. We are very close. We have one task on the other map which we will finish last, and then we have 5 contracts on this map, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tasks. I think there's another one that we haven't picked up, so 9 tasks and 2 contests to do, for a grand total of what, that's 9, 10, 11, like 16, maybe 17 jobs, depending on if I've actually picked up all the tasks or not. Yeah, it's going to be good. I have brought a fleet. I know I started doing this at the end of last stream. We had some stability issues. Hopefully those are now solved. My computer has been updated. My graphics drivers have been updated. Everything that could have been updated has been updated. So, I'm hoping for no more crashes. And so far, all the setup I've done since I did all of that updating, I've not had any problems. So, here's hoping that continues. So what all do we have here? We have a rather interesting and odd fleet here. We have Forester in the background. We have the C500. We have the new Freightliner. We have the Azov 7. We have the Voron serving as a fuel truck, and we have the LTI serving as our scout where needed. Also on this map, I believe we do have a couple of trucks around. We have the Yar down here at the contest. I think that's actually all the trucks we do have on this map at the moment. But on the map here, there is the Azov Atom here, which is very close to the port, so if we need to bring that guy over to help out, we can quickly bring him through. That's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much where it ended last time. So the Mercer's still there, the Western Star's still there, Longhorn, the Kenny, they're all still, the Plaid and the Sliter are still back at the base. So, you know, there's a few trucks lying around. If we need to bring any more trucks over, we will do so. But hopefully, try and get away with what we have on this map. And the question is, what do we want to start with, you know? Because we do have a few choices here. We do have a few choices indeed. And I think... Sure. So we've got fishy business. We need medium planks and wooden planks and medium logs. We need this here, which is vehicle parts and oil barrels. We still have to get the vehicle parts, actually. So, yeah, and I think what I'll do is I'll put the Azov on that mission. So, maybe I should start with that guy? I'm not sure. We also have some short logs and vehicle parts there, along with the fuel carrier trailer, which I believe is the one that's on the road down here. Because this one here does not have an entry. It's the only other fuel carrier. Because there's 2 here. There's one here, which is the one we've got here. There's one here. And there's a scout fuel trailer down there. And then there's another one we haven't discovered up there. So, this one here is the only one that doesn't have an entry, which means it's a mission trailer. So that needs to go up there as well. We also have a lot of tasks to be getting on with. We have planks and a trailer. Low saddle for that one. I don't think I've got a truck with a low saddle. We also need to grab some consumables and deliver them to various points on the map. Yeah. And I believe the bricks are also at that first house for bricks to the warehouse, which are here. Yes. So that might not be a bad one to start with, but we are on the opposite side of the map for that, so... Oh, the joys of it all. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to, you know, just make a stab at it and just start somewhere. We have chemical barrels to the port. Well, actually, we were needing 2 wooden planks down there, weren't we? So, if we've got 3 wooden planks on board at the moment, so let's just do some repacking here. Hey there, Walker, how's it going? Just back this guy up. Switch some of this stuff around. These in the back of the castle, actually, it's possible. That. I only want 2 planks here. I'm doing alright, Walker. Yeah, not too bad at all. Certainly feeling a lot better than I have done over the last couple of weeks, which is always positive. Yeah, that's always good. Right. So if we leave the 2 planks on... now the freight liners actually have a crane, doesn't it? Put this thing over the side. Oh, I packed it down, haven't I? That's why. There we go. Yes, so I'm just deciding on which truck to start with and how to start this. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. So I need a truck with a crane that is reasonably small, but hey, that. I've got some lights on, didn't it? What I want to do here is grab these 2 wooden planks. And we'll take the C500 for a proper spin, because I don't really have the chance to properly utilize it. I want to say this could be one of the best trucks. Certainly everybody else has seen its prices, so... Right, got that, that. And let's boot. Sorry, Freightliner, coming through. What we can do here, right, is we can utilize this guy to do a couple of missions. Take these wooden planks down, drop them off, and then we've only got to do the medium logs. And getting how treacherous this place can be. Is ludicrously fast. Oh, a little bit too fast. Even with the chain tires, it's kind of unwieldy in its own way. Oh, Far Cry 5! Which one is that again? I can't remember. I know I've played one of the Far Cry games. I think I've mentioned this before. It was the one with the guy in the suit who is like really rich and it's in one of those strange kind of Tibet type inspired countries or something. Is that 5 or is that 4? I just do not know. Right. Here. What? Yes, is that the one that you've got? Because yeah, I actually played that one for a little while. I never actually got around to finishing it. It's to say that I do the same thing over and over and over again. Snowrunner, and generally do not complain about it. I found it a little samey after a while. It was odd. But then again, I think it was during a bit of a busy period of my life. I never got to properly experience the game. Nice indeed. Now, New Dawn is one that I've not played at all. Excuse me. I don't have a clue what that one's about. Is that the one in America? Like Texas or something? Or it's Texas, but we're not going to say it's Texas. Texas. It's totally Texas. I'll say one thing, this is going to put this little guy to a test. This is properly stacked up. Oh, Montana. Oh, okay. See, I totally don't know America. That's my problem. Despite the fact my lass is from America, I know very little about individual states. Unless I've been told specifically about them. Apologies to anyone from Texas who was insulted by my insinuation. But, yeah, that's just me not knowing things. Deal with this big very nice. Okay. It's a real jet set. Those barrels do very unstable on that. Oh my lord, so unstable. Please stop bouncing around. I don't want to load them up again. Where are we actually going here? Spot there. Nice, don't I? Yeah, that's not really taking me where I want to go, that road, is it? Whoa! Steady on. Oh, okay. Engine's still running. Okay. Whew. Nearly is not tipping over though, that's the thing, you see? Nearly is not actually tipping over, so I was kind of chancing my arm considering how much this cargo had actually shifted, so I was taking a risk with every single bump I hit. So it's only fair that something happened eventually, you know. Let's see if we can actually load these back properly. Head on back to blue then. Whoa, 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 whoa. What on earth? Come on. There was something there in the snow. Might get me for a second time. I shall not be tricked so easily. Fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice. Also, fool on me in that case, but still be blamed on you. Right. Okay. There kind of isn't one. Kind of making for that point, I guess. Straight across. That's going to be nice cues. Oh! Oh, perfect. Okay. Drop off. That's not helpful. Where's the drop off? Okay. Come on. Right over here. Second there, Walker. There's 2 tiny boxes on the side, huh? Oh, I didn't repack the cargo, did I? That's a... Okay. No. I see, so that's why it did that, huh? Interesting. So it's kind of got a little Achilles heel. Interesting. Have to watch out for that. Oh, really? Get off. Come on, get out. 1, 2, perfect. Okay. Load it back on. Those down. Okay. Let's see if I can see the boxes. Might not be very... I think I see what you mean there, Walker. Yeah, there's kind of like a... you can just about see the shadow of them. Yeah. You think Phase 16 is going to be the last SnowRunner DLC, huh? I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised, you know? And short logs or vehicles. We could actually probably get vehicle parts with this guy. Yeah? But let's head. Down the road. Grab this guy on the way. Should be able to. Yeah. Get this dropped off first, I think. No. And that's one job completely complete. There we are. Right, onwards. If they continue the series, maps. Yeah, no, that wouldn't surprise me. There will eventually come a point where the limitations of hardware exceed the ability, exceed what software is being asked of it. I rearranged that sentence. There was something in there that obviously made sense, but I don't know what. Speaking of, what is this? Drop-off point? Like a drop-off point. Okay. But yeah, there was a sentence in there somewhere. But honestly, I would agree with you, Walker, in the sense that I was surprised we got this year's season pass. Now, I really was. Not that I'm against it. I'd rather like it, to be honest with you. But there's I've said it a few times before. There's a point where you need to release a new game just in order to be able to update the basic game engine. Snowrunner's been out like 5 years now. 5 years? Well, that's a long time. Now, even if it's only 4 years, that's still a long time. Technology's moved on since then, so yeah. It would be nice if we got an announcement of Snowrunner 2 at some point down the line. That would be rather good. This little guy is... We've only got the... I say only, it's the OHD team, I think. With the chains on, which impact their performance slightly, but not like massive performance. A little bit. But it's still really brilliant. We need to add a splash of fuel to it anyway, so actually turn them. Anniversary pack. Maybe we'll get a 5th anniversary, something like that. Honestly, Saber are very, very hush-hush when they like Unless they're just about to release a DLC pack or something, they don't say an awful lot. It would be nice to have a little bit more information, you know? Even if it's literally just them saying, yeah, we're working on Snowrunner 2. It's going to be a while, but watch this space or something, you know? That would be very exciting to hear. But no, we don't get that. We're not allowed to think about it. It's stupid. I'm actually going to come out and say something right now about this truck. It's performing better than half the trucks that I've brought to this map, like just in general. You know, it's so good. I can see why there was a lot of hype about it when it first came out. People started trying it out. Like, oh, okay, it can do this. Why, yes, that is quite impressive. Right. Too fast, that's quite dangerous. Give me a moment there, Walker. See your message, I just want to get to a straight bit of road so that I don't risk driving off a cliff whilst I'm trying to leave a point. Always the peril. Now. Yeah, I think you're right there, Walker. I don't think the PS4 will get a version at this stage of the game anyway, you know? Yeah, I think it will be very much a... it will very much be a next-gen console thing. Shame for all of the people using PS4 Pro. That is a shame. Perfect. Down there. Up the way around. Right, let's get out of here. Get these chemical barrels delivered. At the port, I think, because then whenever we can return to that next mission, we'll have the trailer already there. Grab it and drag it a few feet up the road. Yeah, once we've done this, we'll head up to the left. Grab some fuels. Grab a trailer for this guy, and there is a mission where we are going to get a trailer for this guy, but not immediately. A little bit springy there, but that's good. Low saddle truck. I want a low saddle truck. That's what I need. I don't have a low saddle. Two, three. Oh, yeah, for this mission, I need a low saddle. All right. Uh-oh. Yep, that's a bot. And it's a stealthy bot as well, because I don't seem to be able to ban it. Why aren't my mod controls working? What's going on here? Alright, guys, ignore the bot, please. I can't actually remove the comments now, that's really annoying, but I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. So ignore the bot, do not feed it. Right, okay, the next one I want to do is government support. To deliver some consumables to 3 different locations. Up to the warehouse. Oh, we can get vehicle parts there as well. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Thought I'd have to go down to the quarry here for them, but there we go. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, there's a trailer here. Just here, with some bricks in it. We're going back to the village, right? So I need to grab as much as I can, basically. That's what I need to do. It's a shame there's no road that goes like down there or something. The only way I'm getting to that house is by going all the way around. So Yeah. So I'll grab the 3 consumables. At least I can come through here, drop 1, drop 2, and then go through, drop the 3rd one, grab the bricks, bring that through, and maybe even grab a couple of vehicles here as well. There's one vehicle here, there's one vehicle here that both need to be brought back. 1 to here, 1 to here. Maybe I can do something with those as well at the same time. Yeah, we'll have to have a look. Price, that's vehicle parts to there. Box. More vehicle parts. So many vehicle parts, you know, that's 7. 3 for that mission. 4 for that mission. I think we need another one there, another one there, another one there. So that's 10 vehicle parts that we need. Any vehicle parts we have to do. There's a Hummer there as well. Inside the trailer, operation unit. Okay, cool. So, we'll get the consumables first and foremost. VM as we pass by it. Drag all of those things to where they need to go. That'll be... do that, that's more tasks done. That's good. Good. It's not bad at all. Certainly coming out to play again. Bashed his nose in. Very bouncy. Same time. Very responsive. Nice. Very prompt. And it seems to be able to handle terrain, which is very nice for a... Whoa! I saw myself on a one-way course into the ravine there, but... to avoid that tragic fate. That's it. Fires up. Fantastic. No, this ran out of battery power. Now I'm going to overheat. I wondered why my head was suddenly getting warm. Gosh darn it all. Have a charger in here? No, I don't think I do. So. Never mind. I'll take it off for now. I'll have to charge that up later. Right, consumables. Post haste consumables. Hang on. Search of... That's that. But vehicle parts. Yep. I'm going to grab some vehicle parts and I'm going to deliver them first to that location. Right? Whilst I'm here, because there is a route that goes right up the mountain. So let's grab the vehicle parts, deliver those, head back to the warehouse, grab the consumables, deliver those. Yeah. That's weird camera angle, okay? What's going on there? And then we're just making kind of use of being in here, yeah? Which is what we need to do. To make every moment count, even if we're only delivering kind of like half of it. So long as we are productive, where they can go. Whoa! It's crazy how much slide you can get on these roads, even with changed tyres. Actually kind of insane. Oh, I think it's more just because my community does tend to be rather small walking, you know. I mean, I appreciate each and every one of you, but I think I think the voice channels will probably on Discord at least would be a lot busier if I had several or 1,000 subscribers, shall we say. As it happens, I don't have that now. Not that I complain very often. Actually, I don't actually think I've made a single mention of my the size of my audience base for ages. Yeah, I think if my audience base was bigger, should we say, the voice channel would probably be bigger. But yeah, I don't think that's a big problem. You know, it'd certainly be very nice, but Discord does tend to be quiet anyway. Unless it's me posting about stuff. Let's go. That being said, I will say, appreciate each and every one who does watch these streams, whether it's live or whether it's later on YouTube, you know. We've been able to entertain you, whatever shape or form. That is in. Right. Go up here. Up here. Okay, can we not? Up here. Up to here. I might even grab that prototype unit, because we will be going... No. Yeah, I'll grab that prototype unit, I'll bring it down to about here, actually, because we'll probably be coming over this mountain pass again to drop off the consumables at a decent part. So, double this up and do it. Here we go. I wasn't entirely sure what missions I was going to do with what order today, but things are all panning out quite nicely. Oh wow, okay, this is actually not a bad route. Through the channel. What points has me going up here, which I think is probably the better. Oh yes, yeah, we've got all that cracking ice down there. That is definitely a better route. Okay. Oh, you like selling animal hides and stuff like that? Yeah. It's that's a good strategy in the water games for me, to be absolutely honest. Resource selling is very good. I remember I used to play World of Warcraft in the far distant past. I haven't played that game in like 10 to 15 years, but I used to play it pretty much religiously, like every day, in fact. Probably far too much looking back on now, but I was having fun. I was socialising with people, which was always a good thing. And yeah, I used to do resource farming on characters there as well to earn money. Always a profitable venture. Only time consuming, but can be a little bit. Perfect. There we go. Let's take this with us. Back over this pass in a little bit. Some more cargo. Man, I tell you, why was I so worried about getting back and forth on this map? Why haven't I used this route before? It's brilliant. Yeah, it's a little bit bumpy here and there, but this is a solid route inside the map to do. I've never considered it. Oh, no matter. These things happen. Go back up, we'll get to rules. They go and we will probably get back. Right. to tell you all about something that Natalie and I have started. Right, so I'll give you a little bit of backstory. This will be interesting to tell. So, it's Natalie's birthday. So I've been planning stuff to get. She knows most of this, so I don't need to worry about keeping any of this a secret, because she already knows. We're going to go and see Haggis, Pygmy Hippo, at Edinburgh Zoo in a few weeks' time. In fact, we're going to go to the whole of the zoo. We're going to have a really nice time, a full day of fun, cute animals, and hopefully the weather will be reasonably decent for us. But as part of the gift, I decided to get us some Lego, because I've been building some Lego recently, and she hasn't had any for a while, and she likes Lego just as much as me. She likes just building stuff. I like the really technical stuff, like the Tega that I built. She doesn't mind stuff like that, I don't think, but she prefers just building something cool, fun, you know? So I was like, oh, we're going to go and see Haggis, right? And Pygmy Hippo too. And I was like, I wonder if there's a Lego for that. If anyone's made a mock of, like, Pygmy Hippo. And as luck would have it, I found instructions for free, actually, on how to build your own little Ude. It's adorable, by the way. It's like this big and like this tall, and it's really, really nice. It's very, very nicely put together. But I am wondering if the person who designed the instructions had actually built Lego at all, ever in their life, because there were so many illegal building techniques, you know, and odd ways of putting things together, that I had severe questions about its stability once we actually started putting it together. And, like, it was so frustrating. We were so frustrated with it. I mean, Natalie was really enjoyed, like, the thought that I put into it, and I was really happy that she liked that and everything like that, but it was kind of ruined a little bit by the fact that we were literally tearing our hair out putting this darn thing together. It was only that big, you know, and yet we were having stress aneurysms just by, you know, some of the crazy ways that pieces were held together. And, you know, you'd put another piece on and 12 of the pieces that you'd previously connected would fall off. You know, that's how kind of fragile it was. So it's now in a display case downstairs, and it will never be touched again, lest it fall apart. So that was a bit of a but still, you know, fun. And I was feeling kind of, I'm not going to say I was feeling a little bit upset about it. I was a little bit upset, but, you know, I was looking for something else that I could do, you know, other project involving Lego that we could put together, preferably together, you know, as a pair, a big project, because we previously built the Lego Rivendell set, and that was amazing. That was really good fun. We had a blast of time, and it kept us going whilst we were moving into this house, and, you know, stressing out over painting, organising furniture, moving things, living out of boxes, you know, and building this Lego Rivendell was so much fun. It kept us going, you know. Oh, there's been quite a few, like, kind of logging machines and, you know, big tractors and everything in Technic. Just very expensive. But there are some very good models out there if you can find them. Well, I would thoroughly recommend picking up some Lego Tech. You know, maybe not some of the huge sets, first of all. Certainly if you're not familiar with Lego or specifically Lego Tech, but they are amazingly good fun together. You know, I've been a fan of Lego for many years. But yeah, let me. I'll get back to my point. So I was browsing Brick, which is kind of like the go-to plaza for all things Lego mod, you know, and I found the most amazing set in the world. Someone out there has a modular vault build performed. Yeah, like an actual vault with like a vault door and all the other bits, like, you know, and it's really cool. And it's like 1,300 pieces. But I decided to get it. And me and Natalie, very slowly, over however many months it takes to collect all the pieces for it, are going to build ourselves a Fallout vault. And it's going to be glorious. Really looking forward to it. Oh yeah, totally. There's a lot of vehicles that have either been inspired by or are direct copies of vehicles that are either in Snowrunner or Farming Sim. Yeah. The Shore Walker, there's some very good ones out there. Drove into this without realising what I was about to do. Okay, that was a bit of a mess getting through that, but we're through. Right, yeah, okay. Right, let's go. Right, sorry, Walker. Let me just reread everything that you've sent there, just to make sure I've not missed anything. Skidder Logger. Yeah, definitely. I honestly wish I'd kind of gotten back into Lego a few years before I actually got back into Lego, because there's a lot of really good kind of like Snowrunner / Farming Sim models or inspired models that have kind of gone out of production, but were recently available within like the last 5 years or so, and it's kind of annoying in that respect. Mind you, my wallet is probably very thankful for it, because I would want to buy everything, but I can't. I don't have that much disposable income. Right. move on. Right. You know what I might actually do? I might actually use this truck to do the contest here at the racetrack. I mean, I know I have the Yar here, but the Yar is not very good at ice. That's the title. So we can actually yeah, I think follow this round, then I think I'm going to do the contest with this truck, because we have ice tires, and that will help us dramatically to actually stay on our freaking wheels, which was the problem the last time we tried it. I mean, I might as well, right? The other thing I could do was in the area. It's also the middle of the night. It's going to be even more night soon. Yeah, it's 2 laps. Okay. Let's give it a shot. We're probably not going to go too fast, kind of stray too far off the track, shall we say. Good so far. I did make it round a full lap with the Yar after all, you know. I just took the first corner a little bit too quickly on the second try and absolutely overcooked it. Which was a great disappointment. Otherwise, I would have had it finished ages ago. Hey, you know. Oh, not so good. 6 minutes 40 to beat for a goal. Maybe done 1 lap already. Whoa, okay. I expect that to be quite a sizable hole. This will teach me to stray off the track a little bit too much. Can't go backwards. Please tell me I can go in some direction. Do me now. I was talking the good talk. I'm actually moving right. sure. Can't believe I'm going to have to... You absolute dog! Yeah, I know it's failed. Shut up. Need a winch point, stupid game. So much for this being... This race is quite possibly one of the worst ones in the entire game. I'm coming to realise. It's like, haha, you put one foot wrong and you're sunk and you're going to start all over again. Jeez, thanks game. I wasn't wanting to make any progress today after all, so, you know, this is perfect. Come on, boy. Out you come. That's all you needed. Just a winch point just to keep yourself out. Classic thing. Did it with the AE, huh? That's a decent trick with this. Yeah. And try this again. Then again, maybe not. Lord, come on. Actually, stop it, game. Like, seriously, stop it. I'm actually fed up with this race already. If I could pay someone to do it, I would. What an absolute block. Get off the snowbank, you dumb thing. Did I say drive onto that? No, I did not. Get off. Come on. There's a good truck. Maybe I will use the car to do this, but just, you know, make it really, really slowly. Because, yeah, I don't know. probably doesn't help that it's also the middle of the night and I can't actually see where I'm going. Right, okay. Let's try it with the Yar. Go. Just remember, Lynx, do not overcook it on these corners. They are icy, slippy, prone to make you fall over. Especially if you catch one of those massive ice shards at bad angle. Straight over. We will get this done. We will get this done. It shall be accomplished today or gone. It's just sitting there taunting me. Got a whole other contest to do up at the top end of the map as well, so, you know, you don't want to just this one finished. There. Okay. Good. So far. Slow and steady race. We do have like 3 minutes to each lap, so what's that? Golden aspect. Trip beforehand. On now. Get out of there. That's it. That's it. Good boy. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. One lap has been completed. Where I flipped last time. I'm sure someone has some sort of insane record for this one. Someone's probably done this entire race in like a minute 30 or something like that, you know. Just to make me look terrible. I often wonder what the top times are for some of these contests. Not that I'm anywhere interested in trying to get one of them, but kind of more morbid curiosity, you know? Just fascinated by how insane some can be. I will say, for all the tomfoolery that I get up to on Snowrunner, I know I to some people I'm going to look really tame in the way I do things, because there is some insanity out there. Don't do that to me now. There. There. Good track. One. close. So close. Reach the finish line. One final checkpoint. Come on, you baby. Shazam. Okay. That is done. Let's put our consumable mission back on the track. So we now have to get to there, huh? That's gonna be fun. That's going to be great fun, isn't it? Yep. Superb. That curtains. Inside a scout trailer. Oh no, it's a scout trailer. Okay. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave the prototype unit here. The Yar can take the prototype unit up to here. Then it can come back down the mountain, grab this curtain side trailer, head on over here and deliver that one up there. And from there, it can head back down the mountain, refuel, and then head up here to do the contest at Mountain Trail. I think that's what we're going to do with it. At some point in time, I really have to get this Humvee. Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there, just there, isn't it? Yeah, and it's the scout. Watchtower. Okay. So let's just focus on the sky. Getting cargo. Oh, that's something. Hey, no problem, Walker. I will catch you later. Thank you very much for dropping by. That's great. Too much moves. I have to try and find a way around. I think it's probably going to be too good to be true, you know? Let's head on. Follow the road. Maybe we can get all the way around. Oh, there is a little bridge there, so maybe if we come here, I can go across there. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the way we're supposed to go to get to this house. No two ways about that. Thank you very much. Our way to this last house, I think. Which way do we want to go? Left or right? Let's have a little look at the map here. The way, kind of. Yeah, I think we'll go this way here. That's this guy. Yeah. Yeah. There. It's a little bit of a more long round the way route, but it's going to give us our best shot of doing this without any problems. That's not an angle I was expecting there. Right, is this like totally impassable to me? That's it. Act like a winch. Come on. What's going on? Very kind of you. You good sir. Why do you have a metal beam on you? You didn't. That's not mentioned in the contract. I hope that doesn't have to be delivered along with you. Get down from like here to get to here. That is in a much more awkward position than I first thought it was going to be in. But we aren't getting it right now. That's a problem for future Lynx to work out at this moment in time, because we have other missions to accomplish right now. Coming through, whether you like it or not, man. Get used to it. There it is down there, and I do think that coming at it from the road would probably be much easier than trying to drag that thing out from here. We'll do that. Oy, oy, oy. Right. Get through here first. Halfway at the moment, so that's not too bad. Actually very surprised that at no point in time have I felt like I've run a truck that isn't suitable for the tasks I'm giving it. You know? Myself into an early grave, you know? Oh, not that button. Oh. Okay. Slight brown alert going on there. just worried about getting back now. This route is not very friendly, shall we say. Maybe I should try a different route back. But, yeah, this has not been going at all. Slight concern about the fuel, but we do have a full blueprint that's still available to us. Should be able to get out of here. Hopefully, anyway. Oh boy. Seriously hope I don't roll this truck at any point in time. Whilst I'm down here, this would be a nightmarish place to get to for the rescue. Might try taking the shoreline like that, just to see if that's a traverse. Even if I can only go a little way and then have to like look back or something like that. So it would be a sensible option. Right, a house. Boom. Okay. There's the trailer. Oh my lord. Right. Ah. Let's see if I can work out an easier way back. I could go down this road and across here. Where would that take me? That would take me around here. It's rather a long way around. It brings me up basically here, and then I'm going to go around again. Is that going to be easier than trying to go back over all of that stuff that I've just been through? Man. Actually, I think that probably would be an easier route. Especially with a trailer. So we'll go down here. That's the only problem part there, getting across this river here. But get across here. Here. Go, we're basically going to there. 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 Once we get there, we're just following the road all the way around to here, and we even passed the gas station on the way. So that's not too bad. Providing I can get round in time. So let's fuel up. Perfect. Oh wait, I've got to get the bricks. Where do I get? Wait, no. Where are the bricks? Don't tell me they're somewhere. Well, I've got to. See anything? I mean, I can get bricks at the warehouse, but yeah, that would mean it would be better for me to go back the normal way. I was just going back with an empty trailer. Only that marker there. There's usually like a little arrow you can see somewhere. Huh. Okay. I guess we're going back the way we came because we actually need to... We actually need bricks from the warehouse. Which is slightly irritating, so we may as well also... come back this way and cover the BM as well. And going this way, getting our bricks and heading straight out onto the main road. Alright. At least we are cargo light for the time being, so that's good. Yep. Very not so cool angles going on here, I would say. Okay. Just psyching myself up for not having to come back this way. And now I am. So, big one. Should be fine though. Get back the way we came. Does mean that we can grab a little bit of fuel from the BM as we pass by, and then hopefully it up and drag it on out of there. Anyway. Half time, I'm not going to work for you. Haha, take that, you fiend. Come on, up and at him. That's it. Perfect. Perfection. Up and at him. Nice. I'm actually quite glad we aren't dragging the bricks with us, you know, because that would be really annoying. I was half expecting the bricks to be in the trailer. Yeah, usually are, but no. Excellent. Okay. Now we just have the BM to worry about, and also that ravine to get back across again, so that's going to be fun. Maybe there is a way. Certainly those rocks were, you know, passable, if difficult. Passable. I don't know what they'll be like going in the opposite direction, but that's the question. Maybe the ravine is more passable going in this direction. Oh, I don't actually know. Supposed to have taken came through the first time. Early on there, C5. As well, an idea of that. Very prompt as well. Try. How nice that. You know, considering where this trailer is currently dangling, might actually trailer through first. Back. Really bad angle now, aren't I? That. Why did I disconnect that there? Because I almost knew that that was going to happen. Oh, I ain't got any brakes on. What are you doing, man? Getting too long. The ability for it to actually do anything. Right. Back around here with you. One, that's better. Right. Why am I getting flashes of having to rescue both the and the C500 here from this ravine, because it's getting pretty darn dark, if you ask me. Just beautiful. All of that rock. So, oh man, okay. It's probably too far out of range now, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so now what I need to do is going to reverse. Touch. Get around this little big bad rock here. That. So, brakes on. Okay. First of all, you come here, trailer. Oh. Off the cliff again. That's fine. Can. Yeah, that's recoverable, I think. VM is not from that angle at the moment. Come on. Right, we're just going to gun it. We'll pull this sucker around. Or we can go look. Not looking. Not looking. There it goes. We're going this way anyway, so I don't even know if we're supposed to bring that cargo in, you know? Perfect. Okay. Now, just to be safe, I think I'm going to grab that cargo as well. I don't actually know if I need it or not, but it's odd that it's actually on the... Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, you little... You little fidget spinner. Don't you dare. Winch, not now, please. Oh, God. I don't even know if I need... Actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I know exactly how to check this. Several clicks over. Is that it? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. It's not mentioned. It's not getting recovered. Alright? That is simple as. Why is that anchor knocked down? Okay. Hold. Okay. Stall. Anchor. Brain. Thank you very much. It's not been working the slightest. I'm just going to go straight over there. Oh. Up you come. Up you come. Right. Come here, trailer. That's it. You up again. And we'll have enough cable length to get to the BN, hook that guy up, and everything should be PG. Okay. We're back on the road again. Strange that one of these vehicle recovery missions has cargo on the vehicle that isn't cargo that needs to be delivered for the mission. It's almost like it was put there deliberately to mess with your head. Right, let's get some bricks and let's get out of Germany. Very good, actually. Tight. Formations. Right. Service station first, drop off the BM. Bricks and way over to Watfront. Drop that off. Will then grant us the use of this trailer full time. Then go and get some vehicle parts. Vehicle parts for mission to the north. Start looking at logs. We need lots of medium logs, also lots of short logs. All of which we can grab with the Forester. We don't actually have a to turn in short logs. Bring the vehicle over or try and go trailer. We don't know what's going on at this point. Not know at this point what's going to happen. Forester's more than capable of blocks because I think it's only too short to go to the medium. Then one extra medium one to make the last of the medium planks for the other map. Let's turn these plenty to be getting on. Needs be what I could also do. Check exactly going to. I ain't going around that route. Hopefully they don't complain about their metal beam being missing. That would suck. Back to this junction in order to put across. Actually, we don't need to. We'll probably carry straight on and round. We can also use this guy to cover that whole field. Realise that I've pretty much been using this truck this entire stream. Honestly, kind of a good sign, you know. The fact that I've not felt the need to change trucks, apart from the contest, because this guy was a bit too heavy for the ice, but other than that, it has excelled in every single category. Might become like even more so than the Mercer. The Mercer's quite nice. The Mercer's not a bad truck. It's limited in its capacity by not having a crane at all. In the Freightliner, I've made a conscious decision not to put a crane. To put a crane on the Freightliner because that has meant that I can have so much fun. Oh, it's over there, is it? Alright. That'll teach me a task, won't it? Oh well, we'll drag him over. Here's your trucks, guys. It was on its wheels until recently. Was functional, maybe not anymore, but it was functional at one point in time. That cargo it had, it had a cargo when I got there. No, it was there. Aha! I'm glad I didn't bother with the cargo. It obviously wasn't there. let's get this sorted. Let's go. Actually, once I've done this mission, we are with the trailer, 2 trailer to the prototype unit and then repair this on. Because those are, should be relatively big. But it might be a little tight, so I've got enough time on the stream to do that. Then we can have a look at where we actually are in terms of completion percentages, because we are going to be like really close. Yeah, really close. Hey babe, how's it going? You finding many Lego pieces? There might be quite a few left, but we'll do it like a room at a time or something. Go to that later on down the line, I think. So we're going. Grocery stores limited. Two bricks. Perfect. Fantastic. Right. Let's see. Where are we? So, we haven't completed any of these yet, but we have started knocking off a significant portion of these tasks. And I think if we can do this one and the Neighbours from Hell next, then we'll be Let's do this. Actually, I wonder if we can get the yard to do that scout coverage nice as well whilst we're here, you know, because we're in the vicinity. Certainly check it out. Might not have time to do all of these jobs at the time we have that, but yeah, like one or two of them done. Different one or two than the ones that I had envisioned to begin with. Get round to the to the bridge and just have a look, see how it is. Because we drop the trailer and just go in the car, snag a winch line off that scout and just drag it with us. It is only an international little, what's it called again? Ah, I forget. It's the scout that's actually a race car. That one. Oh, I haven't used that guy in so long, I've forgotten what it's actually called now. Yeah. We'll find out when we get there. Just see. Well, that's better. Right. Let me just get out of the snow here. Let's just mark on the map just to be clear as to where we're going. But I think, like, just here? Sure. Get down onto the ice from here. Maybe. There. Just go straight across there, and then across there, and across there. Yeah. That looks better. The other side looks like it might have a cliff. So let's have a look at it. We'll give it a little over. See if we can get there with this guy from this angle. We're going to need to go in from a different direction. Hopefully we can pull it out. Some snow there, isn't there? What do you think? First of all, detach the trailer. Our little explore, shall we? Anyone can make it through here, it is the dark. Okay, this looks passable as long as this ice doesn't just give way on the Surface has been favourable as well, that's good. Lodestar, that's what the guy is called. Right, let's have you out of here. Follow those tire marks back. Reverse the route. Come on, help up. Perfect, man. Not a worry in the world. Beautiful. That guy. Perfect. Just check exactly where we're going here. To go oh, okay, that's not that bad to get to at all. Up the road, carry on all the way up, round to this point here. So drop it there, and then we can keep on going round. Hopefully back up to the road. No, there. Back up to the road. Work our way through here because we then need to go here, here to here, here to there. Okay. Point to there. Perfect. On once. Let's go. Spine going crunch. Come on, yeah, let's go. I know these roads are a little tricky. Jane. This is the highest fuel consumption rate I've ever seen out of VR, to be absolutely honest. I think it's fine here. It's not good here, I think. Very much worth it, you know? Yes, it will. Ooh, very nice indeed. Look at that. Very nice. That is actually perfect. Fuel consumption rate is kind of nose diving and skyrocketing back and forth, but yo-yoing. Yo-yoing. That's what I meant. Thanks, Brain. You caught up eventually. Water. I'll survive another half hour. Can we get all 3 of these jobs done at the time we can? I'm gonna rely more or less on how quickly I can get to the top of this hill. More than anything else. I'd actually prototype unit at the top of the hill here, then I don't have to drag it back up again. Save as both some fuel and some fire. So cold, though. Here's death. Pause here for a second. Let's refuel from the load star. Perfect. Drop this guy off. Oh, we're actually going to be going downhill here. I didn't think it was flat. Huh. Oh well. Still easier to just bring Lodestar in as opposed to bringing the whole convoy. That's no matter. Oh. Neutral instead of high. Come on, Yar. A little bit more. Not far. We're not even pulling at the moment. The Lodestar's doing all the work for us, which is nice. next trailer. Then we'll see if we've got time to do the last one. We'll be able to. Providing we don't run into too many problems en route. Right. On our way through the convoy here. I did come up this route with the Tatrin, and as we all know, the Tatrin gives no nonsense about anything, literally. Started today on 76%. Very curious to see. I'm guessing to the 80s, about 85%. We have done quite a bit. It's not too bad at all. Right. Little speed there, that's nice. Before we turn this in, we are going to drain it. Always. No point in turning in a full trail of fuel trailer. let's wait. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. That's better. On here. That'll do. 10 litres of fuel across the bank. 15 litres of fuel is fine. Wait, it's fine. Nice. Alright. One more scout trailer to deliver. Scout curtain cider. Never actually delivered things with a scout vehicle before. I've usually just kind of heaved them along behind my truck, so entertaining. Let's just go back down the way we came. If I can take a nosedive there, just to kind of cut off that. Actually, I wonder if I can just take a nosedive straight off here, to be honest. Down here. Going. Sean's cabin up there, so we want to here. Here. Then we'll see once we get there. Alright, onwards. Don't know if I'll get this delivered in the time I have allotted to me, but we'll make a stab at it. If we don't get all the way there, we'll pick it up next time. Speaking of next time, I may as well tell you guys about it. It's good news for midweek streams for the next several weeks. I have no back shifts on the horizon, which is very nice. A couple more early shifts and then a regular shift, so then a week of holiday, which is nice. We are running out of time to complete Snowrunner. When it gets to my week of holiday, I might put in a couple of extra streams just to finish off this region, but I get the feeling that at the rate we're going, we shouldn't need to do that. We should be good to complete Snowrunner before a 16 comes out. Are a lot closer to finishing now than where I was a couple of weeks ago. I was very worried a couple of weeks ago when I was still sat on like 46% completion. I was like, oh my lord, is it going to take me the same amount of time to finish the rest of the map? Thankfully not. So yeah, Wednesdays will continue to be roadcraft. Made good progress on Communicado last week. I'm sorry I haven't had time to file yet. So I will try and get this done before Wednesday, so any of you guys who haven't caught up can catch up prior to definitely a shorter way of doing it, not so excellent. But yeah, so I'll try and get that file uploaded for Wednesday so you guys can catch up on last week's roadcraft adventures and catch the stream. And yeah, we'll continue with that on Wednesday. Then next Sunday we'll be back to this. Same times, same places, same everything. So yeah. Be cool. I should have gone the lower route. All the snow. Yeah, it's kind of 6 and 2/3, I think, so no matter. week's Snowrunner, I think what I'm going to do is move the Forester up to the logging camp and load it up with logs we need. And I will try and get a truck with low saddle and a short logging frame trailer. Do one of those missions without problem. You've got a better turning circle than that. What? Perfect. Right, let's see what progress we can make in the time surviving tours. Getting down the main road will be a quick job. Getting up the hill at the other end is going to be the bigger challenge, shall we say. It'll still be okay. Avoid going sideways and falling into a lake. That would be great as well. With a bang. I'll have to go as far down here as you in order to turn right down to the lake, so maybe get there. Maybe. Aha. Oh no, it is just round the corner. Okay. Actually, just round the corner. But we'll make it. Still make it. Right here, just keep it rolling. To the left there. Start to climb. A bit steep. Okay. Trail this, to be absolutely honest. low plus just so that we don't encounter any stalling problems. Shimmering snow, look at that. Yeah, goodness me. This guy sure wants to get away from his neighbours, that's for sure. Come on, ya. All this stalling business. So close. Smell the end point. It does kind of zigzag back and forth a little bit, doesn't it? What? Too far off the track there. Left. Trend going up there. Is that where we're going? Is indeed. Look at that. Go up here and around in the cabin. Straight down there. Oh. Alright. It. Way! And all of this stuff is broken. Bam! Go. Hey, City Flyer. Hello there. Long time no see. How you been? Turn you up. Go. Ah. View from up here, crikey, look at that. Lovely stuff. Oh, you're on the PTS. Nice. I've always avoided the PTS. For two reasons. One, I don't like spoilers, or too many spoilers, shall we say, for when I'm streaming it live. And two, I don't have the time. Even if I wanted to check out the PTS, I don't have the time as much as I would like to, because there are some exciting new trucks on that PTS at the moment, and yeah, I'm very interested in the Chimera. That looks like a way better truck than the Elephant, you know, so. Is hoping. Where has that put us percentage? 87. Oh, we are so close. We are so close. Let me just check here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts. Everything else is done. Yep. Tasks 1, 2. We've got those 2 on the list. Housing in the boonies, we know about that one. We don't have it yet, but we know about that one. So that's 3. Well, hang on, is that it? 2 tasks left on this map? You do mountain trail. You joking me? Hammered Road. You could actually send the Yar over there to drag that bad boy down. Maybe we'll start there next week. Then again, I might just drive the Yar all the way over here so that it can be ready to do mountain trial. Get the Hummer here with another vehicle. So we need to bring a vehicle down here to recover this cargo load. So it's going up here. And then we need to deliver oil barrels to the helipad. Right. 2 short logs, 4 vehicle parts. Okay. Cool. And this one, we just need the medium logs. Okay, that's nice. This one, fishing trailer. Let me just see here. I think I saw there's one fishing trailer here. There's another one right here. I don't know where the third one is. I haven't been able to see it yet. I imagine they are. It's probably in this kind of vicinity, or maybe it's like here somewhere. It is going to be kind of out of the way, I'd imagine. I don't know. It's not on this lake. It's not on that lake. Here. There are 3 trailers. Yeah, I've seen 2 of them, but I can't find the third one. I might have to take a sneaky peek at Map Runner to see if they'll tell me where the third one is, because I cannot see it at all. It's not even like it's down here in these houses or something. I have no idea where that third trailer is. But yeah, and then we need a bunch of 3 vehicle parts as well, and then 4 wooden planks, 2 more short logs. So we actually need 4 lots. We need 4 lots of short logs, 2 lots of medium logs. Damn, that is quite substantial. But at least all the medium logs are kind of going, all the short logs are going to these 2 locations, you know? Which is not too bad. Short logs though. Right, well, those are all problems for later, guys, because it is now time for me to finish for today. I'm very sweaty. I need to go possibly take a shower, or at least sit myself in front of a fan for a little while. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some more Roadcraft, and I'll meet you back here for some Snowrunner next week. So, till then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And as always, hope you all enjoyed. Take care, stay safe. Catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.